Hello everyone. So in the past lessons we have been looking at the arithmetic sequences. This time we're going to look at arithmetic series. So first we're going to ask, what is a series? Okay. Series is just sum of all terms in a sequence. Okay. So if we are going to say arithmetic series, then it says that it's the same. It is the sum of all terms in an arithmetic progression. Okay, so what are the formulas that we're going to use in order to find the sum? Very simple. First is S of n is equal to n multiplied by the first term plus the last term divided by 2. So you are going to use this when you are given the first term and the last term. Okay? No difference needed on that. The other one is I'm gonna put in blue is S of n is equal to n 2 times the first term plus n minus 1 times the difference divided by 2 again. So in here you are going to use this one once you are given the difference and any term in a sequence. Now if you are given the total, or also when you are given the total S of n, you can use this formula. Okay, I'll show you more. Our first example, determine the sum of the first 6 terms of arithmetic progression having 25 plus 14 plus 3 minus 8 minus 19 minus 30 and so on. Okay, so what are we going to look at in here? First, I can see that in here I have my first term and I have my last term. So let me list that one. My A1 in here is going to become 25 and my A's of n in here is going to become negative 30, and the number of terms is going to be 6. There is it. It says therefore our n is going to be 6. So let's proceed and let's use this one. Okay. So S of n is equal to n first term plus the last term divided by 2. Our n now is the 6th term, so n is 6 times the first term is 25 minus 30 divided by 2. Okay, I can cancel this one and this one, so it's going to become 3 times negative 5. Okay, so my S6 is going to become negative 15. That's the answer. See? Easy, yeah? Okay, this example 1. Let's see. Arithmetic progression of negative 75 minus 69 minus 63 minus 57 minus 51 minus 45 minus blah blah blah. Determine the sum of the first 6 items. Okay, I guess it's going to be like the first one. Okay, so let's use another color in here. So we can recognize in here A1 as negative 75 and our A's of n is going to be negative 45. So the first 6 terms, it means n is equal to 6. So let's go ahead and solve it. N first term plus the last term divided by 2. Okay, so that's going to be 6 times the first term is negative 75 minus 45 is going to become divided by 2. Let's cancel this out together. So we're going to be given only 3 times negative 75 45 is negative 120. Negative 120 divided times 3 is going to become negative 360. Okay, that's the answer. Cool, yeah? Okay, example 2a. determine A25 if A1 is equals to 3 and the difference is negative 4. Okay, let's recognize what has been given in here. First, we have been given the difference and a term. Now, maybe we can say that our n is, what's gonna be our n? That's given, that's given. We can say that our n is 25. How did we know? Because our a's of 25 is there, so the n is going to be 25. So in this case, we are going to use our second formula, which is n bracket 2 times a1 plus n minus minus 1 multiplied by the d. Then let's divide that by 2. Okay, let's go ahead. So s of 25 is now going to become 25. Okay, bracket of 2 times 3. 2 times 3. Okay, that's 2 times 3, not 2.3. Plus, okay, 25 minus 1 is 24. Okay, 24 multiplied by our difference, which is negative 4. So here it's the, let's not forget that, divided by 2. Okay, let's divide that. Divide 2. So in here, let's cancel this out, and that's going to become 12.5. Okay, times 6 minus 24 negative 4 is 96, negative 96. So that's going to give you 12.5 times negative 90, which is going to give you negative 1,125. Okay. Okay, so this is your answer. See, it's easy, yeah? Example 2b. Okay, AP has A1 is equal to 5.5 and difference is negative 2.5. Determine A40. So we are asked to determine the 40th, the sum of 40 terms. Okay, so let's see, what are we given here? First, we are given the first term, and then we're given the difference. How many terms do you think do we have here? Here, our n is equals to 40 here. It's going to give you that. So let's go ahead and set s of n is equal to n 2a1 plus n minus 1 times d divided by 2. Okay, so our s, that's going to be s40, is going to become, what is n? That is 40, of course. Okay, 2 times 5.5, 5.5 plus, what is our n? Do we know our n? Yes, we know our n. That's 40 minus 1 times our difference of negative 2.5. Okay, divided by 2. Okay, here let's cancel this out, and that's going to give you only 20. 20 times 2 times 5.5 is going to give you 11. Okay, that's 11 plus 40 minus 1 is 39 times 2.5 is going to give you 97.5. Yeah, 97.5. Okay, so 11 minus 97.5 will give you 20 times negative 86.5. Okay, it means that our final answer is 20 times negative 86.5 will give you negative 1,7330. Okay. Okay, so as easy as that. Last example. In here, an AP has S20 equals to 143 and 1/3. The difference is 1/3 and the 20th term is 10 and 1/3. Now we are asked to determine the first 3 terms. Wow, this is nice. So how are we going to solve this one? It's actually very easy. Okay, first we're going to look at S20. Our S of n in here is equal to 143 and 1/3. And of course we have our n. Do we know our n in here? Yes, we know our n. N is equal to 20 here. That's one. Then, do we know our a's of n? Any term? Yes, we know that. It's our, let's substitute A20 as your a's of n is equal to 10 and 1/3. Okay, so given this, so what do you think? Which formula do you think should I use? The first one or the second one? If you said it's the first one, you are correct. It's going to be S of n is equal to n multiplied by the first term plus the last term divided by 2. Okay, so S of n, our S of n here is 143 and 1/3 is equal to 20 terms, which is 20 multiplied by the first term. What do you think is our first term? Do we know it? No, we don't know our first term, so just write it as 1. And then, do we know our last term? Yes, we know. It's going to be 10 and 1/3. Okay, let's divide this by 2. Okay, cancel. So let's see. That's going to be 143 and 1/3 still. Is going to become 10 times A1 plus 10 and 1/3. Okay, distributive property. Now we're going to have 143 and 1/3 is equal to 10A1 plus 10 times 10 and 1/3. That's 10.33. It's just like 100 and, sorry, what happened? 103 and 1/3. Okay, so what's going to be the next thing? We're going to add everything, put this part on that side. So that's going to be left. What's going to be left in here now is going to be 143 minus 103 is going to be left 40. Yeah, 40 now is equal to 10 a's of 1. How did I get 40? This is going to be minus 103. Okay, so 103. So 40. Then what will I do next? I'm going now to finalize it. Divided by 10, cancel that out. So A1 is equal to 4. Okay, so the first 3 terms with the difference of 1/3, the first 3 terms now are what? It's going to be 4, it should be plus 4 plus 4 and 1/3 plus 4 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is 4 and 2/3. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, so it's easy as that. I hope that you can follow our example in here. So just you can review this video every now and then for you to have more references. Okay, have fun. Thank you so much.